On the western coast of India, standing tall against the roaring waves of the Arabian Sea, lies one of Hinduism's most revered temples, Somnath, a temple that has witnessed centuries of devotion, destruction, and rebirth. But this year, an essential part of its history resurfaces, which is believed to be lost for 1,000 years. In most of the Lord Shiva's Dwadash Jyotirlinga Stotra, the first name among the 12 Jyotirlinga is Somnath. Destroyed multiple times by various invaders, the temple was always rebuilt, standing as a testament to the undying spirit of Sanatan Dharma. But with these invasions, the original Shivalinga was believed to be lost forever, until now. Since the name of Somnath appears in the first place in the Dwadash Jyotirlinga Stotra, that is why many people consider it as the foremost Jyotirlinga. But technically, the current temple and the lingam are the newest among the 12, as the current structure was restored in 1951 after India's independence under the leadership of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and the lingam was consecrated by the then President of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. As per various historical data, around 1026 CE, Mahmud of Ghazni brutally attacked Somnath Temple and looted the temple's vast treasures, including gold, silver, and many other precious stones. At that time, the Somnath Temple was one of the richest temples in India, known for its immense treasures. He reportedly smashed the shivalingam inside the temple and took the broken pieces with him. Recently, in a stunning revelation, the spiritual leader Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar announced that fragments of the ancient Somnath Jyotirlinga had been safeguarded over 1,000 years. Passed down through generations of Agnihotri Brahmins, these sacred pieces were handed over by a devoted priest, Sitaram Shastri. But what is the speciality of these relics? Some historical accounts, including those attributed to Persian geographer Al-Qazvini and other medieval records, suggest that the Somnath temple had a Shivalinga that was suspended in the air or floating. It sounds like a mythology, right? Have you seen the floating Ashoka Stambha in the Prime Minister's Museum in New Delhi? This is also floating, right? But this is possible because of magnetism. Based on scientific records, scholars came to the conclusion that there was a magnetic force which kept the linga floating in the air, which indeed was the cause of suspension. When Mahmud of Ghazni got to know that the canopy was made with a magnet, he ordered to remove stones from the top of the canopy. When 2 stones were taken away from the top, the linga tilted a little to one side. When more stones were removed, it leaned even more until finally it touched the ground. Then they broke the Shivalinga into pieces. Though the main big pieces were taken by them, a few small stone chunks were left behind on the temple floor. These broken pieces have been found well preserved in secrecy for 1,000 years. Agnihotri Brahmins rescued fragments of the shattered lingam and carried them with them to Tamil Nadu, where they remained hidden for centuries. They could not see it as a broken pieces, which is why they gave these to the shape of Shivalingas. These relics passed through the hands of great sages before being safeguarded by the family of Sitaram Shastri, their most recent custodian. Sitaram Shastri got these sacred lingas 21 years ago from his Tauji or uncle, who ordered him to install at least 2 of them in Somnath. He worshipped these lingas for 60 years. He received these as a Guru Pratha from his Guru Pranavendra Saraswati ji, who worshipped these lingas before him. Around 1924, Pranavendra Saraswati ji took these to Kanchi Shankaracharya, Swami Chandra Shekharendra Saraswati ji, and asked for blessing to consecrate it in Somnath, Gujarat. Swamiji gave his blessing, and told him that it would take more 100 years for the idol to be consecrated, and advised him to take it now and keep it safely. A few years ago, Sitaram Shastriji took the lingas to Kanchi Shankaracharya and asked him how to take this forward. He agreed that the time has arrived for its consecration. But before something could be done, he left his mortal body. Shastriji then brought the lingas to the current Kanchi Kamakoti Pithadhipati Vijayendra Saraswati ji. He told Shastriji that he should himself take them to Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji in Bangalore and tell him the story of these relics. He is the one who can help him. These divine fragments still carry an unusual energy. They behave like magnets, hinting at their spiritual and mystical significance. In 2007, a geological study was done on 2 fragments, and this is the report of the study. As we know, in usual magnets, the highest magnetic field lies at the 2 ends. But in this case, the pieces had a very strong magnetic field at the center. Generally, all natural magnets have very high iron content. They are generally iron ores. But here, the stones had very low iron content, unlike the usual magnets. Naturally, all the magnetic stones are dark in color. But these pieces are in white, as most of their content is barium instead of iron. The geologists found no data on this type of stone in the existing databases. Many scholars and geologists indicate these may not be from the earth. So what about the plans with these lingas in future?
For some time I will keep it here, then we will go and keep it back in Gujarat, in the from where it came, original place.
But before being consecrated at Somnath with full honor and glory, the fragments of the sacred lingam will first travel across India, allowing devotees from all corners of the country to witness. They will be taken to all other 11 Jyotirlingas as well as major pilgrimage sites. After completing its pilgrimage, the sacred shivalingum fragments will return to Somnath for final consecration. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care.